Thank you, and let's give John Sedine another great round of applause. He's had a great year as a chairman. Thank you, John. As John says, we're really excited to be here in San Antonio for our 43rd annual conference and Indoor Air Expo. And as John said, the theme for this year's event is Take a Stand. And it is really a fitting theme because our educational program is aimed at helping contractors take a stand for their businesses and to get the best results. And because the ACCA conference really has become a place for contractors to take a stand for the entire industry, it's become known to all in our industry that the ACCA conference is truly where the industry meets, shares knowledge, conducts business, builds relationships, and yes, has fun. But Take a Stand is not just a conference theme, it's a recognition that ACCA is taking a stand for all of the contracting industry. We are a group of thousands of members working together for a common goal. A very important part of our federation is represented by our state and local chapters. Our hardworking chapter leaders take a stand every day in their communities all over the country to help professional contractors be strong. This morning or this afternoon, I would especially like to thank our host chapters, ACCA Texas and ACCA San Antonio, for all the support they've given us this year in putting together another record-breaking conference. Thank you, ACCA Texas. Thank you, ACCA San Antonio. Last year, we launched our corporate partner program to give manufacturers and suppliers an opportunity to support ACCA on a broad year-round level. These companies pledge significant financial support for the association year-round activities with no strings attached because they know ACCA means a strong HVACR industry for everybody. Please take note of who our corporate partners are. You will see them not just throughout the conference, but all year long at our website events and in our publications. And I'd like to recognize once again all of the 2011 corporate partners to date. And please hold your applause until the end. The corporate partners for 2011 are Carrier Corporation, Emerson Climate Technologies, Federated Insurance, Goodman Manufacturing, Honeywell, Jackson Systems, Johnson Controls, Lennox, Mitsubishi Electric, Nate, Remanufacturing, the Air Conditioning, Heating, and Refrigeration News, Trane and American Standard Heating and Cooling, and USA Refrigerants. Please join me in thanking these companies for their support. You know, because these corporate partners believe so strongly in the value of ACCA contractors, they don't just send their money. Many of their CEOs and senior executives will be joining us throughout the conference. I'd like to thank each of them personally for being here. And if you see the corporate partner representatives in the halls, be sure to thank them for their generous support. Many of the corporate partner CEOs will be participating in tomorrow's CEO Contractor Forum, and I encourage you, don't miss it. The ACCA conference is also the best place to take a stand for the entire industry, because while it is primarily a gathering place for contractors, all the other sectors of the industry like to join us. And we're grateful that so many other associations in the industry value their relationship with us and our members so much that they sent their top officials to be with us in San Antonio. And I'd like to recognize our colleague associations who are in attendance and thank them for being here. And again, please hold your applause till the end. From AHRI, the Air Conditioning, Heating, and Refrigeration Institute, Morrison Carter, AHRI's chairman. And from ASHRAE, the American Society of Heating, Refrigeration, and Air Conditioning Engineers, Jeff Littleton, the executive vice president. And from Hardy, the Heating, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration Distributors International, Richard Cook, president, and Talbert Gee, executive vice president and chief operating officer. And from HRAI, the Heating, Refrigeration, and Air Conditioning Institute of Canada, Scott Pape, the contracting division manager, and Ron Robinson, Contracting Division Chairman. And from the National Air Filtration Association, Alan Veek, Executive Director. And from NATE, North American Technician Excellence, Peter Schwartz, President and CEO, and our own Ray Isaac, who is also the chairman of NATE. And from PHCC, the Plumbing, Heating, Cooling Contractors, Jerry Kennedy, Executive Vice President. And Radiant Professionals Alliance, RPA, Ted Lowe, their Executive Director, and Dorothy Biggs, their President. And from the Residential Energy Services Network, ResNet, Steve Baden, Executive Director. And from RSES, the Refrigeration Service Engineer Society, Robert Sherman, International President. And finally, to a very special welcome to Sam Rashkin, the National Director of Energy Star for Homes for the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, EPA. Now, Sam will be making a very important presentation at our town hall meeting tomorrow morning, and you will not want to miss it. Let's give all of these men and women a warm welcome and applause. I'm going to take this moment to do a personal thing. When I started in the industry 10 years ago, I met a gentleman who quickly became a very close friend and a very close colleague. And he announced his retirement earlier this year. And I'd like for us to give a warm welcome to our dear friend, my dear friend, I think he's in the audience, Don Frenberg from Hardy. There he is. Earlier, John went over some of ACCA's many accomplishments over the past year. There's a lot more detail in the annual report at your seat, as John alluded to. This year's annual report is different. It doesn't look just backwards, but it also gives you a glimpse of what's coming. On the last page is a summary of our board's strategic plan and the 5 key areas of emphasis for the association. That plan fueled what happened last year and will drive us going forward. One area in which we're moving ahead relentlessly is new technology and mobile communications. While you are here at the conference, point your smartphone, your Android, or your BlackBerry to www.acca11.com. You will have instant access to schedules, tweets, news updates, and more. And last year, ACCA released our first iPhone application, a free app called ACCA Today that enables you to keep up with the HVACR industry while you're on the go. In the coming months, ACCA Today app is going to expand, offering some new exciting capabilities, including the ability to connect and communicate with each other ACCA member right from the app. We have also been working over the past few years to develop our first app exclusively for the iPad. One of our most popular products for years has been our duct sizing rule. It is the only duct sizing tool powered by the ACCA Manual D for the most accurate measurement. We decided to take the tool that thousands of technicians already use and know how to use and reimagine it for the 21st century. ACCA's Duct Wheel app offers the same wheel interface you're used to, but unlike the paper wheel, you can zoom in, lock the wheel in place, and even take a snapshot for future reference. We're still waiting for Apple to make the ACCA Duct Wheel available on the iTunes App Store, but we soon expect that to happen soon. In the meantime, while you're here, stop by the ACCA bookstore and ask Craig to show you a demo and to show you how to link up with all this stuff. And just a couple days ago, ACCA launched a brand new, completely redesigned website at www.acca.org. It offers a more modern interface, and we think it is a lot easier to find things. You will find front end and center 2 new programs. The new Quality Assured Contractor Recognition program that John talked about, and a new expanded Comfort U, our online learning platform. Comfort U will continue to offer a special subscription program for on-demand webinars. But we are taking a step ahead and offering a new Comfort U program of individual courses which can be taken online by individuals. These courses include tests, grading, transcript tracking, and certificates. And what makes the Comfort U program better than any other online learning program out there. In addition to ACCA's commitment to outstanding educational materials, we've made it very easy for you to enroll your employees in classes and track their progress. ACCA has always offered tools that contractors can use to create their own training programs. The expanded Comfort U will now make it easier by creating training programs you can put to use immediately. And one of the first classes we've added is the QA orientation program, which is now required before you can apply for the Quality Assured program. So check it out at the website and keep an eye on it as we're going to be adding a lot of courses to the curriculum this year.